Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Back on the channel, man. We got Ratatouille. Explained by a troll. I like Ratatouille, y'all. I actually really do, man. It was a comforting movie.
You said a comforting movie? Yeah.
Like, if you just want to watch something that's, like, kind of just comforting, you just put it on and feel like, okay, I'm feeling, you put on Ratatouille.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plethora.
I did enjoy it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they doing now with movies and stuff. It's just, I wish the creators would go back and mind space, create something original, but give you that same feel that a lot of, you know what I'm saying, Shrek. Even though we didn't react to the Shrek trailer, it's not reaction worthy because it's too short. There's no point. 28 seconds. What can we do with that? And then the movie don't come out till next year.
Yeah.
Not even this year. Next year. Come on now. Almost 2 years from now, technically, because it's Christmas time or next year. But but like Shrek, Toy Story, you can't help me with none. You suck, Cee.
I'm thinking.
Cee don't never help me out with nothing, y'all. She just
I'm trying to think because I was like,
Finding Nemo, Incredibles, yeah.
Okay, I was thinking. Like, you don't give me time to think.
Oh, Monsters Inc. I did you like Monsters Inc?
I watched it, but I mean,
I'm gonna tell you how I got played out for Monsters Inc. Right?
I was How did you get played out?
I was letting you talk since you said I was interrupting.
I
got played.
Interrupted. I was looking at that. I was just saying.
I got played out for Monsters Inc. From every time I used to go to the dentist's office as a kid, they always had it on.
Oh.
I said, God dang, Monsters Inc. yet again.
I feel like when I used to go, they had Toy Story on all the time.
For real?
Yeah, like back then.
Y'all would kill a vibe, man. Make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want the first part. You gotta do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
Hey, man, let's hop into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Do you guys know about that movie called Ratatouille? The one with the rat? Yeah, that Disney film. So the movie kicks off with a clan of rats doing usual rat stuff, freaking out humans and scavenging tossed out grub. But Remy? Nah, he's built different. Dude can smell a dish so precisely he knows the exact time it came out the oven. Now that's some talent. But you know how it goes. When you got talent, you attract haters. And Remy's biggest hater is his own father. Kinda messed up, right? Especially since Pop's got the biggest nose in the family. Like, bro, you would think he would appreciate good sniffing. But he's out here making Remy do all the
this TV.
Biggest nose in the family. Like, bro.
I hated Bear in the Big Blue House. Hated it.
You tell me that all the time.
You said you didn't like it either, so we in the same boat together. Just
I didn't
floating.
say I hate it. Like, I don't hate it like you did. I just said I didn't watch it.
Every time you just come on, I be like, ah. Why y'all can't put none of my other favorite shows on? This was trash, bruh. Did you ever watch the episode?
I mean, I've seen the episode, but I didn't like enjoy it, so it wasn't something I had to watch. I didn't watch it like that.
Yeah, I was a Disney fanatic, so that's why.
You would think he would appreciate good sniffing, but he's out here making Remy do all the grunt work, basically telling him to sniff out all the rat poison so the rest of them don't drop dead. Ah, see my son? You're finally useful. Bro, I ain't trying to eat that nasty shit. Nasty? Son, we're rats. Nasty is our middle name. Bro, this done messed up my appetite. So anyways, Remy sneaks in the kitchen to have a fresh dinner, then sees this show on TV starring Auguste Gusto, who's preaching that anybody can cook. That line hits Remy right in the heart. So the next day, he grabs his brother Emil to help him cook. These two bozos end up cooking on a goddamn chimney. They get struck by lightning, literally cooked while cooking. But turns out a near-death experience added a little extra zing to the recipe. Yum. Oh my god, this tastes so good. But Remy ain't done. He needs that saffron for that perfect flavor. So him and Emil sneak back into the kitchen. Remy finds the seasoning but gets sidetracked watching Gusto on TV. That's when Granny wakes up, sees two rats, and immediately reaches for the shotty. Know who, what, when, and how.
Bruh, who reached for a shotgun when you see a rat?
That's
That-
crazy word.
That's insane,
She
man.
grabs the double pump and tries to fire. Fuck out the way. She starts blasting holes all over the crib, legit trying to put these rats on a t-shirt. Emil's fat ass gets caught lacking hanging off the light, and just as Granny's about to finish him off, she runs out of ammo. Emil tries to swing towards Remy, but Granny's already got a fresh shell in her shotgun. That quick draw was on Hall of Fame. She clocks it back, aims it at the light, and boom! The whole ceiling caves in. Thousands of rats come pouring out.
Oh!
All the rats just...
What if that happened to you, see?
Oh,
You in the house. You're like, ah! They go up in the light fixture. You throw something and hit the light fixture. And then the whole ceiling just collapsed and it's just a bunch of rats. You'll pass out.
Yeah.
You will pass out.
I'm going up to Glory Child because
They're gonna wreck.
I do not. No. Rats and roaches it's too much for me.
They finna eat that body.
What you said?
You passed out. You ain't moving.
bolt out of Granny's house. But Remy goes back for Gusto's book. Like, my nigga, I'm pretty sure you can find another copy on Amazon. Granny comes back for straight smoke. Literally, she pops out with a whole smoke machine.
My God,
Remy snatches
girl.
the book and just jumps out the window. You would think that little rat couldn't handle the weight, but bro's been in the gym lifting on the low. The entire rat clan heads straight to the river, where they had some getaway rafts on standby. These fools been prepared. Remy gets on his book trying to catch up, but Granny lines up a shot that blasts right past him, nearly sending him to rodent heaven. That book was really his lifeboat. He grabs a spatula trying to paddle, and boom, Granny blasts that too. He manages to slip under the tunnel, quickly trying to catch up, but his clan was gone. He goes tumbling down the sewers, and my boy nearly drowned like 3 times. Somehow he manages to keep Gusto's book bone dry. Like, was that shit laminated? Because ain't no way that's still readable. So Remy finally washes up, coughing up sewer water, when Ghost Gusto tells him to get up and get out of the sewers. Get your ugly ass out of here and go look around. So Remy sniff leads him to a nice fresh loaf of bread. Ah, what are you doing? You are a cook. You don't steal. Bitch, I ain't eaten in days. Listen, I don't care if I'm a chef or a circus clown. I am not letting a man with no neck tell me when and when not to eat. Clearly nobody's ever stopped him from getting seconds. So Remy puts the bread down, which is a crazy food hazard. RIP to whoever ends up eating that loaf. Cause remember, my nigga just crawled out the sewers. So the person who takes a bite is gonna wake up feeling like Magic Johnson. So he gets back to sniffing around. He peeks through a gap and sees a man painting. Wait, is that a naked girl?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
So Remy peeks through a hole to see some girl pointing a gun at her mans, then shoots the gun, had Remy out here shitting bricks, just for him to go back and they're kissing again. Yeah, some relationships are just crazy. He continues crawling his way up to the rooftop and realizes he's in Paris, or Paris, however those fancy Europeans fucking say it. Wait, I'm in Paris? Niggas are in Paris? We are going to stick to one song and one song only. So after Gusto leads Remy to his 5-star restaurant, actually scratch that, it's 4 stars now, thanks to that miserable food critic Anton Ego, who gave a low rating. Word is, after losing that 5-star, Gusto straight up couldn't handle the criticism, and my boy had a heart attack. Remy finally sets his eyes on a real restaurant in action. Which one is the chef? Oh, that little ugly guy. Who's next in command? Oh, the one with the big ass head. Good, good. Now who's that? Oh, the ranger? Oh, he's a nobody. That there was Linguini. He drops an entire pot of soup and panics. Instead of cleaning up properly, he just starts throwing random ingredients in there, messing it up even worse. This fool, he's ruining the soup. You gotta do something. I cannot do anything. So Remy's dumbass falls into the sink, and now there's a rat in the kitchen. My guy was running for his life. He nearly gets boiled alive, falls into a pot, ends up diving onto a turkey that's about to get shoved in the oven, jumps out, lands on a tray headed out to the dining room, gets squashed, gets back into the kitchen. They slam the window shut. Linguini tastes the soup and straight up vomits it out. Remy makes a beeline for the exit. Ugh. That soup smells terrible. So Remy quickly starts whipping it up, adding all these ingredients to fix the soup. Where is that soup? Wait, are you cooking in my kitchen? Who told you can cook in here? A waiter just comes past and grabs the soup. No, the soup. Stop that soup. Wait, no! Chef Skinner just runs back and sees the reaction of the customer and straight up fires Linguini. But turns out that customer was actually a critic and they loved the soup. You cannot fire him. They enjoyed the
She said, you better tell them. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Have you? Well, you never mind. You never worked at a restaurant.
Chef Skinner just runs back and sees the reaction of the customer and straight up fires Linguini. But turns out that customer was actually a critic and they loved the soup. You cannot fire him. They enjoyed the soup. You will make that soup again, but this time I'll be paying very close attention. So Remy tries escaping while Skinner was talking. Ah, rat!
Oh!
Linguini
That
catches
is
him and
ass.
Skinner tells him to go kill it outside. So he hops on his bike and cruises down to the river. Remy does the puppy dog eyes and Linguini couldn't just bring himself to do it. He quickly finds out that Remy can understand him, so he makes a deal. If I let you go, you better recreate that soup. As soon as he opens the jug, Remy hits the dash, but quickly turns around after feeling bad. So Linguini ends up taking him home to his 1-bedroom apartment. He stays the night and bro even woke up early and made him breakfast. Oh my god, this tastes so good. Oh shit, we're gonna be late. They both rush back to the restaurant for their first shift. Linguini was stressing over where to hide Remy. At one point, bro nearly shoved him down his nuts, but Remy was not feeling that. They finally scramble inside and Skinner was like, recreate that soup, fuck nigga. So while they were trying to cook, Remy was biting while Linguini was slapping. The whole system was messed up. They needed a different strategy. So Linguini heads to the refrigerator. You can't just keep biting me. This is not gonna work. While they were there chopping it up, the dwarf walks in and
Oh!
We got all them biting. Somebody need a tetanus shot. I ain't finna stay calm while them rat bites on
What
me.
you said?
The hell?
Good.
You couldn't even bite me.
you can't just keep biting me. This is not gonna work. While they were there chopping it up, the dwarf walks in and nearly catches them. I saw a rat. No, you didn't. Linguini walks out and nearly crashes into a chef, but Remy quickly weaves it, which is wild because he was controlling him by his hair. And that's how they found out their new system. Remy would pull him by the hair and control Linguini like a puppet. I don't even know how this shit is possible, but you know, fuck it. So the next day they come to the restaurant, recreate the soup, and Tyrion Lannister was like, congrats. But you need to know more than just soup to survive in this kitchen. So anyways, a letter comes in essentially revealing that Linguini might be Gusto's rightful heir, meaning he could inherit the restaurant and its brand. And y'all know that's a direct threat to Skinner, who's been cashing in on Gusto's name. So while Linguini was busy whipping up a dish, Colette, the lone female chef in the kitchen, schools him on some 5 points on restaurant work, speed, cleanliness, and the perfect baguette sound. She was responsible for Linguini, so she couldn't have him looking bad. Brody was starting to fall in love, and I don't blame him. So that night, Skinner was driving home and sees a rat running towards Linguini. He hits the reverse and Remy was gone. And I don't know, Linguini is very fast and has a high IQ when it comes to hiding Remy. But anything else, he's the most clumsiest nigga. Make it make sense. So the customers had enough of ordering the same things from the menu and wanted to try something new, something from Chef Linguini. So the dwarf ends up bringing out one of Gusto's old failed recipes to trick Linguini into failing, so he had an excuse to fire him. And shit, I thought I was a hater, but this is some Skip Bayless type hate. Remy sees the recipe and didn't like it, so he started freestyling. What are you doing? I don't know, bitch. There's a rat controlling me. So Linguini pours the new sauce on the dish and it gets sent out. This kid is finally gonna fail. They love it. Huh? Oh my god, I need 7 more orders. And just look at his hating ass. Everything was turning out good for Linguini. His dish became a smash hit and it became the hottest thing on the menu. But the little man notices a rat-shaped shadow on top of his torche blanche. Hopefully I said that right. So Linguini takes Remy out for a break. I gotcha. Bro really thought he had him. So after that failed attempt, the dwarf takes him into his office, trying to get him drunk and forcing him to tell him anything about rats. But y'all know Linguini, he kept it real. He ain't read out his rat. Get it? Anyways, he made him stay the night and yeah, just cleaned the entire kitchen. Crazy. So while Remy was chilling outside, his brother Emil pops back up. And yes, that motherfucker was hungry. So Remy goes back to the kitchen, gets him food, and Emil wanted him to go back to see his father. Remy kind of hesitates because his dad's a big ass hater, but agrees to go anyway. When he gets there, they throw him a big ass party, a few drinks, but Remy tells him he has to leave. Where the fuck are you going? I mean, I got some shit to handle with some human. What? A human? His dad drags him to a store to show him how evil humans are. The store had rat traps, poison, you name it. But Remy was basically like, I'll take my chance.
Ain't that right? We want the bad rats, not the good ones. They help us, you know. Death to
How you
all.
determining which one good and bad?
Death to all rats. 6ix9ine included.
Show him how evil humans are. The store had rat traps, poison, you name it. But Remy was basically like, I'll take my chances and dips. The next morning,
It just registered what you said. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I don't wish death on nobody now.
I said it was just a joke.
Yeah.
humans are. The store had rat traps, poison, you name it. But Remy was basically like, I'll take my chances and dips. The next morning, Remy finds Linguini passed out in the kitchen. His ass was cleaning all night. Remy pops glasses on him and basically puppets him into cooking while he's half asleep. Fuck that. Work is never that serious. Oh, I see that the chef invited you in for drinks. Yeah, she felt the type of way because they were meant to be a team and Linguini was getting all the props. Which doesn't make sense because he was cooking. Actually, Remy was cooking. Anyways, he ends up snoring right in front of her. And bro gets smacked out of his sleep. She wakes up and Linguini's on the verge of folding. He was about to tell her the secret. I have a little tiny shit that tells me what to do. Huh? Right before he's about to show her, Remy yanks his hair and makes them kiss. Shout out to Remy for the assist. Word spreads to Anton Ego that Gusto's is popping again. And he's like, impossible. This place should have closed down by now. Also, side note, dude's house is shaped like a coffin. Like, what the fuck? Is this the Disney version of Undertaker? Anyways, the lawyer comes through confirming that Linguini is indeed Gusto's son, meaning that he will inherit the restaurant. So Skinner tries to keep that letter hidden, but my boy Remy ends up finding it. Skinner spots Remy in his Linguini's office, and we get a whole chase scene, CBF covering it. Remy ends up escaping on a boat, taking the note back to the restaurant. Next thing you know, the truth comes out. Linguini becomes the official owner of Gusto's. Life was looking good. Got his girl, got a new crib, hella fame, and his pockets were looking heavy. He couldn't complain, but Remy couldn't help swiping food from the kitchen to feed his clan. And every day, more rats kept showing up, which is kind of stupid because Remy is making all the cheddar, so he should have enough cheddar to give the other rats some cheddar. Get it? Linguini and Remy get into it. The money and fame was getting to him. Bro did not know how to act. So when they stepped outside, Skinner literally catches them talking. That rat is the cook. Remy was heated. He calls a mill and the whole clan from the sewers to straight up rod wave the refrigerator. If this ever happened in real life, you gotta throw away the whole stock, because these rats are definitely carrying some crazy shit. AIDS, salmonella, and whatever the fuck is in crack. Linguini comes to apologize, only to find rats everywhere. You're stealing food with these other dirty ass rats? So yeah, he kicks them out and tells Remy never to come back. The next day, Mill's fat ass tries to grab some cheese, but Remy pushes him out the way only to get trapped. Turns out Skinner put it there to catch Remy, which he did. Anton Ego pulls up to the restaurant. Linguini doesn't know what he's doing, and now everyone is panicking. How don't you know the recipe of your own dish? Yo, get off my dick, cook some other shit. But they're all ordering your dish. Yeah, this guy Linguini is useless without Remy. So Anton Ego tells the waiter he wants a little perspective. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Anyways, Remy's dad and the clan help him escape. Damn, they really destroyed that whip. He heads back to the restaurant and the chefs try to kill Remy, but Linguini steps in and reveals the truth. The rat has been cooking the meals the whole time. Nobody takes it well and they all walk out, even his bitch. So now it's just Remy and Linguini left in an empty kitchen. So they both give up until Remy's father comes to apologize on how he was wrong and wants to help. But in walks the health inspector. Stop that nigga! Like 1,000 rats just start chasing this nigga. They catched him, tied him up, and threw him in the cupboard. So all the rats get cleaned up, and I don't even know what the hell this is. Some type of dishwasher? So now Remy's out here.
Yes, that is actually a dishwasher. How the hell y'all?
They done talk. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but anyway.
Yeah, it's been some years since I've seen Ratatouille, but
yeah,
it's crazy.
Man, they done tied this man up.
But yeah, that was a dishwasher. It's one of them joints. Like, there's plethora of different types of dishwasher. I'm going to dishwasher.
I know.
Them up and threw him in the cupboard. So all the rats get cleaned up, and I don't even know what the hell this is. Some type of dishwasher? So now Remy's out here Ramsay Gordoning all the rats around. A kitchen full of rodents cooking. Fuck. Anyways, Linguini started waiting the tables while the rats cooked. Colette ends up coming back, nearly throws out, but somehow a hug stops that. Okay, so for the final dish, Remy wants to cook ratatouille.
Just imagine you walk into the kitchen, see nothing but a bunch of rats. What the hell are you doing? This dirty nasty.
I'm like, did you wash your hands? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Did you wash your hands?
I'm just playing.
Oh
but
Lord,
no.
that's the only question we asking. I gotta wonder about you.
It was a joke. But anywho, I'm scared of rats.
But anywho.
Colette ends up coming back, nearly throws out, but somehow a hug stops that. Okay, so for the final dish, Remy wants to cook ratatouille, a peasant's dish. So him and Colette start whipping it up. Anton Egon takes a bite, and that shit hit him so hard, nigga had flashbacks of his childhood. Bro even dropped his pen. Even the undercover dwarf couldn't deny the flavor. Who cooked the ratatouille? Can't lie, that shit was gas. You might be the best chef in France. Sorry, but I'm not the chef. Linguini brings out Remy to meet Anton Ego to reveal the real chef behind that blowing ratatouille. Ego doesn't react. He stays quiet and dips. The next morning, his review drops, calling it the best meal he's ever had. But word gets out that the restaurant is infested with rats, so they shut that bitch down. But hey, at least the little nigga proved that anybody can cook.
Facts.
That's crazy, though.
That's a good movie.
But you lose your whole restaurant, though. So was it worth it?
I mean,
man, they could have came out with a Ratatouille too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what I'm thinking about what it would have like been about.
It still would have been good.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, but anyhow. You a little off. Okay, babe, come on. Don't make it a big deal. What you doing on it for? Okay, come on.
Time to clock out and smack out. Hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go with the name DJ New Kid. This is
Cee Nicole.
We are.
Kid and Cee.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back